Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person that didn't call you back, just like we're about to do for Gabby, who's on the phone. Hi, Gabby.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm pretty confused, though.
Now, you emailed us about a guy named Jake that you met at kind of a singles mixer.
Yeah. I mean, my friend signed me up for it, and I was like, well, it was close to where I work, so I thought I'd just stop by and see what was up.
Are you newly single?
I like 6 months.
And were you shocked that you actually met somebody at one of these events that you liked?
I was shocked that I met someone and that he was attractive, because I thought maybe, there'd be some nice kind of shy guys, which he was, but he was also, like, kind of tall and muscular, and he's like a biker and a runner, so I was like, oh, well, hello.
I always feel like at those events, like if there's one hot dude, he's got all the ladies on him.
Well, he wasn't like a super like hot outgoing guy, so he was kind of hanging out by himself.
Okay.
I've hosted a couple of these single mixers things.
Yeah.
Never been to one for myself because
Sure.
I need to. But no, like there's a lot of times there's awkward guys that just you can tell don't know how to talk to women at all.
I mean, totally. And he was a little awkward. Like he wasn't approaching anyone.
Okay, so what happened? He approached you, or you approached him?
I approached him, and he seemed just like really nice, like not controlling, not too full of himself. He was just kind of relaxed, and I asked him if he wanted to go out, and he said he did. So I planned a little date for us later on in the week.
You plan the date.
Dude, you're awesome, Gabby.
Yeah. I wish more girls would do that, take the guesswork out of it. Then I don't have to work hard to think of anything to do. I think that's great. But then again, I'm kind of lazy. You know what I mean? There's some dudes that might not want that.
Yeah, like me. I don't know. I like to plan. I like to be a gentleman and traditional, That's
You
how I was
don't have
taught.
any money. I don't know
I
why
go to
you would
McDonald's,
like
but I still plan it.
that. What did you end up doing with him?
One of my favorite authors was doing a reading at Barnes & Noble, so we went over there, and then we went to dinner, and halfway through the dinner, he got super weird and seemed, like, embarrassed. Like, his face was turning red.
What?
And looked visibly uncomfortable. Didn't want dessert, signed the check, and, ran out the restaurant.
What?
Just took off?
And, yeah. So I followed him out because I was worried, I don't know if I offended him or if I did something wrong or there's some kind of miscommunication. And I've called him a couple times since and have not heard anything.
What were you guys talking about in the moments right before he started, visibly getting uncomfortable?
I mean, nothing. Just that our food was good. It wasn't anything really.
Like you weren't talking about how many guys you've been with in the biblical sense or anything like that.
No,
nothing awkward.
I mean, the only thing I can think back in my head about was by the time we got to dinner, he was kind of I don't really know what I want for dinner. So maybe he didn't like the restaurant, or maybe I'm not really sure.
Gabby, since you asked him out and you kind of picked all the events for the date, do you think that at any point he might have felt emasculated? Did you get that impression?
I hope not. At any point, he could have said, I'd rather go somewhere else, or, I don't feel like I was being so controlling that he would feel like he had no, sense of destiny in, what we were doing.
Now, you said, he didn't really like that. He didn't really like this. Was there anything that he did seem to like or enjoy about the date?
I mean, not really. He wasn't really verbal about it either way. So there's no really way of knowing.
Okay, Gabby, hang out for a second. We're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Gabby, are you ready to get Jake on the phone and find out why he ditched you?
Yeah, I guess.
If you didn't hear the first part of the second date update, Gabby went to dinner with this guy who she met at a singles mixer. They went to Barnes & Noble first so they could hear an author that she was talking about read. And at a certain point, the guy looked very red, you said, and then kind of just took off.
Yep.
And he didn't seem to enjoy any of the date. At the end of this, Jubal always asks for a second date. Are you going to want to go out with him again, you think?
I mean, I'm just more really curious about why he got so upset and left. I would like to go on a second date with him, but I don't know if he would be into that.
It's more just hey, did I do something weird that I should not do on a next date?
Right, that's more of the question at this point.
All right, I'm going to call him right now.
Hello.
Hey, I was looking for Jake.
This is Jake.
Jake, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm sorry, this is a radio station?
Yeah. Have you heard of our show, Brooke and Jubal in the morning?
I don't personally listen to you.
You're not familiar? Okay. Well, let's try to change that in the future. But I wanted to talk to you for a second about a girl that you went out on a date with who I know as well. Her name is Gabby. Met her at a singles mixer?
Yeah, I know Gabby.
Okay. The reason that I'm calling you is Gabby said that during your date, you kind of took off at the end, and she feels like you ditched her. She basically wants to know if she did something wrong.
Oh, my God, this is such a mistake.
Mistake?
I just shouldn't have done it. I'm really embarrassed about the whole thing.
Why is that?
Oh, God. We're supposed to meet at Northgate Mall, and, truthfully, I haven't been on a date in like 5 years.
Really?
So I was extremely nervous, and so I was sweaty. And so before I get out of my car, I actually take off my glasses and I wipe down my face.
Okay.
And I forget my glasses in the car. I'm legally blind, by the way.
What'd you say?
I'm legally blind.
You're legally blind?
Wait. Why didn't you go back and get your glasses?
I was running late, and the truth is, even without my glasses, it's going to take me a good 10 minutes to find my car anyways. It was so bad. I was asking people in the mall, where's Barnes & Noble? And it was literally 20 to 30 feet away. I couldn't even see the sign.
Oh, okay.
But damn my luck, there's a restaurant right next to Barnes & Noble that she wants to go to.
Okay.
So I don't even have a chance to go back to my car to get my glasses.
Oh.
So I was looking at the menu, not even able to read it. I could barely make out the pictures in it.
Why are you not telling Gabby at this point? I am in the same boat as you.
Would you tell someone on the first date?
Yes.
Were you just-
yes, that you don't have your glasses. And
Is
that
it
you
in-
can't.
Maybe it's a guy thing. I mean, I want to be seen as masculine, and I guess telling someone I'm legally blind makes me feel weak or whatever the case is.
So you're kind of embarrassed of it.
Yeah, it's a first date.
Okay.
Well, it's hard to talk to someone when you can't make eye contact with them.
I mean, I tried to look at her as best as possible. I couldn't quite see where her eyes were, so I'm sure my eyes were darting all over the place. And, of course, I order a beer that's not even on the menu. So I start thinking to myself, does she think I'm illiterate or what the case is? And then at the end of the night, we part ways at the restaurant. And I walked to my car, which, by the way, took me about 30 minutes to find. Thank God I have a car alarm where I clicked it on. And
Hey, I have to do that by myself, and I can see perfectly fine, so I lose my car everywhere.
So I get back to my car, and first thing I do, of course, is put on my glasses. She runs over towards my car, and she's an Amazon woman. She's huge. I don't remember her looking this big.
Oh, no.
You can see size even when things are blurry, dude.
Oh, no.
But I pride myself on keeping myself lean. She's tall, but not only is she tall, but she's thick.
So
That's really not the kind of girl I go for.
all right, let me get this straight, Jake. So you put on your glasses after not being able to really see her all night, and once you saw her, you were not interested because
No,
you
I
thought
got
she
my
was.
car and took off.
So you just boned out.
Yes, she was
Oh,
huge.
no.
Amazon woman.
Oh, no.
Hey, Jake.
Planet of the Apes.
Oh, my gosh, Jake.
Jake.
Come on.
Jake, at this point, I should let you know that Gabby is actually on the other line and heard everything you just said.
Shut the up.
What kind of idiot drives around without his glasses on? And why didn't you just admit that you didn't have them on?
It was a first
I
date,
might
Gabby.
be a sick woman, but I'm not the weirdest person I've ever heard of for going through an entire date without glasses and not just admitting you didn't have them.
Okay, you know what's weird is being as large as you are and ordering from the skinny menu. I mean, had I heard you order from the full-size menu, I might have had a better idea that you were an Amazon woman.
Oh, my gosh, Jake. I mean, there's a reason
man.
you haven't dated in 5 years, and that's becoming obvious right about now to me.
And I called.
Yeah.
That's right. I can't find a woman who's fit like me. That's why I haven't dated in 5 years.
You're so
Oh
full
my
of
God.
crap, dude.
I felt bad for him the
Gabby.
whole time, too.
Just too bad that they don't make glasses for people who have bad personalities, because if you could get someone who had a good personality to take her personality glasses off and be as awful on the inside as you are, then maybe she'd date you.
I'll be fine, Gabby. Trust me, I'll be fine. I'll find the right one for me.
I
Jake,
hope that person doesn't exist. This would be an awful person.
somewhere out there, Jake, there is a hot, young, fit, blind woman, too.
And that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, my God.
Hot, young, fit, and blind. That's what Jake needs in his life.
God, he's a liar. He's an a-hole.
You also could have just been man enough and said, listen, I'm not that physically attracted to you. You didn't have to drive away like a little
You know what? At that point, I was just scared what you'd do to me. All I could do was get in the car and take off.
You are such a jerk.
Well,
oh my God. I hope the next girl that you date gives you some sort of horrible STD and you rot in your bed with freaking burning sensation and hives.
Jake, I just gotta say,
I'm just saying.
you must not be that physically fit if you were really intimidated by her.
You know, I'm lean. Gabby, just to make sure you know, I'm lean. So that's the reason.
Oh my God! He does not care.
We cannot talk to him anymore. I will not allow him on the show anymore.
Hey,
He's
Jake,
done.
you want to be a contributor to the show on a daily basis? I'd love to hear Brooke talk to you every day.
No.
We can have the fit segment with Jake.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? I'm going to punch him in the face.
Body by Jake every morning on the show.
Jose, this is not funny.
It is really funny.
Gabby, you got your answer.
I sure did.
And
Thank
at the
you
end of
guys.
these, we always ask if you guys want to go on a second date.
Oh my gosh.
Jake and Gabby, I would.
Resounding hell no.
Yeah,
You didn't even let me
I'll
finish.
pass on that one too.
You didn't even let me finish, you guys. I'm going to pay for the date.
Nah.
No?
No, thanks.
Gabby,
Send Jake to a 24-hour fitness with a mirror, and then I think that's pretty much all he needs.
Gabby, I am sorry you had to go through this.
Me too. But thanks for letting me figure it out.
Yeah.
And hopefully now people will know what an asshole Jake is and not go on a date with him.
All right, Jake, thank you for your time, man.
No.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning, 6:05, with the new segment to start Brooke's morning off the right way.
We do not appreciate.
Body by Jake.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, we don't air every single one of these second date updates.
Yeah.
We only air the good ones.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of just average ones that are like, yeah, I just didn't think she was that cool and didn't want to call her back.
Yeah.
Not very entertaining,
Yeah,
but
no.
we do get emails from weird people.
All the time.
And there's enough of them out there to fill quite a few hours of time.
It's a recent Craigslist exists.
Nicole is on the phone right now. Nicole, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. Now, you emailed us about a guy named Tony. Tell us about your email.
Well, I went on a date, just one date. I guess basically he hasn't called me back.
You sound kind of nervous right now, Nicole. Are you nervous?
I don't know. I feel a little funny about it, I guess. You know?
Okay.
What did you guys do on your date?
I'm an actress. I'm in a play. And we met up to have drinks first, and then he came to see the play.
Nice.
Oh,
okay.
I love drunk actresses.
It was one drink.
Okay.
It was kind of a risky move on my part, but you know.
And then what happened?
Well, I thought, we had this drink, and it was nice, and then I came out after the show, and he was gone. Like, he didn't text me. I couldn't find him.
Did you have a bad performance?
I don't think so. I thought it was, I've had lots of people tell me they thought it was great in the show. I don't know, maybe.
Were you expecting, did you have high hopes?
Yeah, kind of. I didn't know him that well yet. So.
This is like a first date. He doesn't even really know much about you other than he's going to check out your show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'd
You
be
know.
so good even strangers would bring me flowers.
Oh, right.
Oh,
okay.
okay,
Sure.
But now I'm like, I really have to know why. I'm just like kind of starting to obsess over it. Like,
Yeah.
what happened,
Have you tried to get a hold of him?
I have. I've texted him and nothing.
Okay.
Maybe
Weird.
he had an emergency, but he didn't call you at all?
Maybe. Now it's been almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to call him right after this, see if we can get him on the phone and ask him why he ditched you, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Nicole's on the phone with us. She emailed us about a guy named Tony. They kind of went on a date. Nicole is an actress, and she invited Tony to her show. Nicole, what show were you performing in the first place?
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
What do you play?
The lead, the Julie Andrews part.
Wow.
Okay. So you weren't just like a character this is your production pretty much. You're the star. Okay.
These are a few of my favorite things, Nicole.
All right, Nicole. It's weird that he would just ditch you and not hang around after the performance.
Did you guys have...
Yeah, to not give me anything.
Okay. Call him right now. And feel free to jump in whenever you want, okay?
Hopefully in song.
Okay.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Second date update musical style.
Hello?
Can I speak to Tony, please?
Yeah, this is Tony. Who's this?
Tony, what's up, dude? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. What's happening? How are you?
I'm good. Not bad.
That is polite, Tony.
Yeah, that is very polite of you.
Very nice.
Any idea why we might be calling you?
No, well, I've heard these these updates on dates.
Yeah.
Are you guys calling about that?
Second date update.
Is that what you're calling for?
Yeah, somebody emailed us about you. Any idea who it would be?
I think so. It has to be this girl Nicole that I went out on a date with.
She wants to know why you ditched her after you came to see her performance of The Sound of Music.
Yeah. Did she tell you that it was sort of like an alternative sort of steampunk version? Did she mention this?
What?
So it wasn't a regular version of Sound of Music?
Are you like a Sound of Music critic where you could only watch the original?
I wouldn't say I'm a critic, but I know the movie. Did she tell you about every singing number that she had, what she did?
She told us that she was performing in The Sound of Music. She told you to come watch it. You had plans to go out after, and you left, and she couldn't find you after the performance. That's all she told us.
Well, okay, and so it's at this kind of dark kind of club called the Rebar.
Oh, yeah. I've been to the Rebar.
Hill. You know it? Okay.
Yeah, so it's like an adult version or something, whatever, punk music.
Yeah, except that every time she came out and did her numbers, and these are like, the sort of classic Julie Andrews songs, she went topless.
Whoa.
Okay.
It was a strip version of The Sound of Music.
Uh-huh.
I think
Okay. I have to say something. I told him ahead of time it was a progressive version. Like I said, this is not. I told him.
Progressive could mean like different kind of music. You need to alert somebody that you're going to be topless.
I
said this was like Nicole. This was like the soft porn version,
No,
no. There wasn't anything artsy.
It's not like it was porn. I mean, I told you, it's not like it's not a Fifth Avenue show.
Right. But Nicole, like speaking from Tony's perspective, if someone were to go, hey, I'm performing this thing, it's pretty progressive, I'd be like, okay, cool, so like it's rock or something, and I showed up and you're topless, like you should probably alert somebody to the fact that you're going to be naked if they're coming to see you for the first time and they don't even know you.
Well, it's part of what the show is. Like I feel like it would take away from the whole point of what it's doing if I was to tell him ahead of time. It wasn't just to be like, this is like a pornographic version of Sound of Music. It's like there was a point, and I didn't want to. I don't know. I felt like I was ruining it, and I tried to like tell him. I tried in as many ways as I could to be like, kind of risque, cool.
Right.
He was like, yeah, totally, cool.
Tony, you went expecting to see a musical, The Sound of Music, and ended up in the middle of a boob show, which is fine.
It was totally gratuitous and unnecessary. It didn't make any sense. It doesn't work with the storyline. I mean, it just was bad.
Like now he's critiquing the script.
Thank you, Siskel.
Tony?
Yeah.
So you're pretty conservative then?
I don't know if I'm conservative, but The Sound of Music, man, it's sacred, isn't it?
It's not even about him seeing boobs. Other person's like The Sound of Music. She just ruined The Sound of Music for me. Tony, I think the problem is you're maybe trying to date the wrong gender of people.
No, I like girls.
Okay, Tony, you're conservative and the boobs creeped you out, right?
Yeah, and leave The Sound of Music alone. You know what I mean?
Okay, we get it, Tony.
Okay, get off The Sound of Music.
Yeah, you love Julie Andrews.
All right. Tony, will you go out with her again on a second date? We'll pay for you guys to go out again.
Oh, you know what? Guys, no. I'm sorry, man. Like, you should find Nicole somebody who wants to see that, but no, not for me.
Really?
I hope she finds somebody who wants to see her boobs.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
Well, Nicole,
thanks though.
I'm not disappointed. I just needed to know why.
Right.
Nicole, so I mean, you're not upset, but at least you got your answer.
I got my answer.
Okay. Also, I'd like to come watch you guys rehearse if that's a possibility. Anytime, just let me know.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Whenever you're on a date, you can always kind of tell how it's going based on the mood of the person you're with. Sometimes you start a date, they're very happy, and they get even more excited by the end of the date, and you're like, that was a good date. Sometimes you can tell that things kind of shift. Like, I was on a date one time. She seemed very perky when she showed up, very happy to be there. And then in the middle of the date, started trying to slit her wrist with a butter knife. And I was like, I think she's trying to get out of this, but I can't really tell.
Extreme.
And that's kind of what happened with Sasha, who's on the phone today.
Wow.
She says she could tell by the end of her date that her date's mood shifted dramatically. Sasha, what's up? How are you?
Hey, good. How you doing?
Was
Not
your
too
date
bad.
as subtle as what Jubal described?
A little more subtle, I think.
No, okay, good.
So tell us about the guy you want to call today. What's his name?
His name's Evan.
Evan. And where did you meet Evan?
I met him at a bar after work on Friday.
Okay. It wasn't like a late night, you both were hammered type of first meeting.
No, not at all. In fact, I was supposed to meet my friend there, and I hadn't had anything. I was just waiting for her, and then he came in, so.
Okay. So you met him at the bar, and then is this the date you're calling about, or did you guys actually go out on a real date?
No, we never actually went out on a date, but we hung out for a really long time that night, and I thought we had a great time, so.
What went on that made you think that you guys had a great time?
He just made me laugh. Like, he didn't talk to me for a little bit when he came in, but, like.
Did he have a line when he approached you?
Yeah, he just said something cute, silly about thank God it's Friday or something. It was, nothing crazy.
Just normal.
Yeah, just normal chit chat.
Normal's good nowadays.
Yeah, right? Already a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just really cute and sweet, and he bought me a drink, and my friend, canceled. So, yeah, he and I just ended up hanging out for, I don't know, 2 hours or so.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So, it felt like an impromptu date to you then.
Yeah, we were having all kinds of conversation about, movies and music, and we, connected over the fact that we both like classic rock and stuff like that. And
Okay. And you said that you could tell by the end of your hangout that his mood changed. How'd that happen?
so we were hanging out, and we were getting a little tipsy, I guess, at that point, and the bar was, setting up for karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
And since I was, a little tipsy, I got kind of in the mood to sing.
Ooh.
So I did. I got up and I sang "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston.
Classic.
That's
Okay.
that's a big endeavor there that you chose.
Good range.
Did you look him directly in the eye while you sang it? Because that might have turned him off.
No, I didn't do that. But, I feel like I did kind of a good job. I told the audience that I'd never really sung that in public at all, just in the shower and stuff. But, the crowd just loved it. It was awesome. They just were applauding and, coming up to me after and hugging me and,
wow.
even, I know. And, one lady even, had tears in her eyes.
What?
And
Whoa, you
It must have
killed
been really
it.
good. Either that or everybody was just really drunk.
Yeah.
something. I don't know. One person even said that it was, the most beautiful thing they'd heard. I mean, it was serious.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wait, and so his mood shifted after that? That was the downfall for him?
Yeah. The whole mood was just weird after that. And then,
Whoa.
5 minutes after, he just made some excuse and said he had to go. And I, kind of was, tried to be cute about it and begged him in a cute, not weird, psycho way, but nice way to stay,
Yeah.
and he didn't. And it's been, 4 or 5 days, and he hasn't reached out. So I'm like, what?
Have you tried to call him or contact him?
Well, I reached out once, and he didn't respond. I don't want to be, some freak, you know, and
right.
annoying.
Right. So have us do it instead. That makes sense. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
This hasn't been confirmed yet, but I'm pretty sure we have the best karaoke singer in the world on the phone with us
Wow.
right now. Her name's Sasha, and she's calling us for a second date update. And she told us about her first date. She went out with a dude named Evan. They actually just met at a bar, hung out all night. She sang karaoke, and the reason I say she has to be probably the best karaoke singer in the world is after she sang Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You," apparently everybody in the bar was standing and clapping and hugging her, and I've never seen that happen at karaoke ever before. Most people are just laughing at the person who did it. So anyway, she's confused why Evan isn't calling her back. They hung out, and then he left, and he hasn't called her since. She's reached out to him one time and hasn't heard anything. Sasha, I didn't ask you in the first part of the second date update, but why do you think he doesn't want to call you?
Oh, man, I don't know. I've been going over this and over this, but, I mean, maybe he didn't get a chance to sing and wanted to, and I took the spotlight.
Jealous.
Oh, it could be jealous.
If he's jealous that you're a better singer, you can't date him.
I mean, that's one possibility, or I don't know, maybe, like, I was paying too much attention to the people who are giving me compliments for a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, you wouldn't want to date somebody like that.
Yeah.
They're going to be trying to outshine you, and you got to let your star shine, Sasha.
Right.
Thank you, yes.
All right, I'm going to call him right now and see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Evan, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Evan, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
From where?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh.
It's always what you want to hear. Oh. Any clue why I'd be calling you?
Is this like one of those prank call things or something?
No,
prank
that's another thing. That's another thing.
Yes.
It's not that. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And so we got an email about you from somebody named Sasha.
Really?
Yes. Sasha emailed us and told us about the night you guys met and hung out at the bar.
Yeah.
And she's also curious why you haven't called her. She says it's been a few days. She really liked you, thought you guys had a good time, and nothing.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Was she confused maybe that, I mean, she said you guys met and spent 2 hours together. Did you not think of it as a date?
No. I mean, that part's right. I mean, it kind of ended up feeling like a little date. We hung out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, she was cool at first, but...
Yeah, that's a big
Yeah. She was cool at first, but...
I mean, look, if you have to tell her something, you could just tell her maybe I'm not ready to get involved with someone that's in a situation like hers.
What's her situation? She didn't tell us she had a situation. Yeah. She just said she was waiting for a friend at the bar and they never show. Oh, you don't want someone who has friends that bail on them? Is that it? She said she was waiting for a friend. They didn't show up. What's her situation? Yeah.
I was just kind of disappointed. It was going great, but then, I don't know. It got kind of weird.
She said that when she got up and sang Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You, and she finally got back to where you were sitting, that your whole mood changed after her performance at karaoke.
Yeah, that's 100% correct.
Okay.
Really?
So was it the singing?
I mean, for like an amateur singer or whatever, she was actually pretty good.
Did you think that she was trying to tell you that she'll always love you? Is that the problem? And that freaked you out?
Well, no. I mean, that would have been weird, but I don't know if she conveniently left this part out or if she forgot because she had a couple of drinks. But right before she sang the song with the title, I Will Always Love You, she dedicated it to her ex-boyfriend.
Oh!
Wait, like on stage?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can kind of see where that threw me.
Yeah.
I don't blame
I
you.
think I can see your point. Did she
big-
say anything else about it?
No, I mean, she just went up there. She dedicated it to her ex-boyfriend. She said, this is for Dennis.
Oh, my God.
She belted it out. Everyone loved it. And then I'm sitting there like, okay, is she trying to send me a message?
Maybe she's trying to say, I don't like you very much. That's what I would have thought.
Yeah.
All I can assume is, I mean, well, clearly she's not over this guy. You know, it seems like a big red flag to me.
And did she say Dennis is her ex-boyfriend, or could Dennis be somebody else?
No. She said, to my ex-boyfriend.
Oh,
Oh, man.
And then
that
saying, I will
sounded
always
really
love you.
good.
And then is wondering why you're not calling her back.
Yeah.
Not a lot of blame on you for that one.
Yeah, maybe if it was a different song or something, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I will always hate you. That would have been better. All right. Well, that's very understandable, Evan. Thank you for sharing that with us. I appreciate it.
No problem.
You know who else appreciates it?
No, who?
Sasha, because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Unless she hung up. Sasha, are you there?
I'm here. Hello.
Oops.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
Hey. Oh my gosh. Now I know what happened.
Yeah. Sounds like you got your answer, Sasha.
How'd you leave that part out?
Yeah,
I mean,
come
what
on.
is the big deal? I mean, I just think it's shocking that you're even reacting this way. Like, don't you have people that you love in your life? And it's just a song. Big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I do, but I wouldn't do that in front of, like, an entire bar of people.
Oh, my gosh. I feel like you're just being kind of judgy about it. It's like I reached out to the radio folks for you because I wanted to see you, not him. And, I mean, just like FYI, he's made it perfectly clear that there's zero chance that we would be getting back together, even if I wanted to. It's just it's done. It's just,
See, I'm wondering why this guy made it clear that there's zero chance.
Yeah, usually when someone's like, there is absolutely no chance ever that I will ever get back together with you.
No, I'm not trying to make myself look bad or something. It was like 2 years ago, but he was my first true love. So, you know.
Sasha, you're clearly hung up on this guy and not over him. I mean, that's what it says to everybody listening right now.
Oh, my gosh, not even. No, it's just, he'll always have a special place in my heart, and the song just came up, and in the moment, big deal.
But it's not just any song. The song's called I Will Always Love You. So you kind of see how that's weird?
Evan, did you not hear what I said before? I mean, everyone has a person in their life that they still love in their heart. I mean, like Dennis, for example. He'll always be with me.
Always, even just always be with me sounds kind of weird to me. It sounds like.
And Sasha,
Oh my God.
I don't think everybody has an ex that they think about when they're on a first date with somebody else and dedicate songs to. Like, that's different than just always being, I don't know, emotionally attached to someone.
I didn't know I was going to be on a date. I was supposed to meet my friend in the first place. I had a couple of drinks.
Okay, you met me. You met a guy. We talked for like 2 hours, and it was going great. And the whole time you're thinking, wow, I wonder what my ex-boyfriend's doing.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like, Sasha.
Yeah.
Everyone has been hung up on an ex before. It's hard to get over sometimes. I think everyone can understand that, but I think you just need to maybe realize where you're at.
I'm not hung up. I just sang a song. Oh, my gosh. I was doing karaoke. It's not like I'm, like, every single day pining away.
Like, if you would have told me about a past boyfriend or something in conversation, that would have been fine. Like, I get it. That's something that comes up. But dedicating a song to him, like...
No, I mean, if you want me to make this better, we'll go back to the same bar. I'll do the same song, and I'll dedicate it to you. It does not mean one thing.
What do you think, Evan?
I mean, yeah, I think she's right. I think it wouldn't mean anything because she'd still be hung up on this guy.
Well, wait, let's make sure. Would you like to go on a second date with Sasha? We'll pay for it.
I don't think so. I'm sorry. I don't think it just doesn't sound like it's going to be a good idea.
Why?
What?
Look, because you're in love with your ex. That's why. Come on.
No, I'm not in love with my ex. I've explained this. It's just a feeling in my heart that I'll always have.
It's just, got it. It's not in love with him. It's just a feeling of love that you have in your heart that you will always have for him. Is that right, Sasha?
Yes, exactly. That is exactly what I meant.
Okay. Got it. Well,
Wow.
sorry, Sasha. No second date. Evan, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Sasha, don't worry. You'll always have Dennis, okay?
Yeah.
You guys should call Dennis. Maybe he's free to go out with it.
What do you think, Sasha? Should we call Dennis?
Ooh.
No, I already told you there's 0% chance we're getting back together.
That's right.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, dating is a lot like driving, especially if you're a dude, because you have to learn to pay attention to the signals, right? Like at the end of a date, think of it like you're at an intersection. Okay? If the girl gives you a red light, stop. Okay. But oftentimes, they'll give you the green light signal to go in for a kiss or something like that. And a lot of dudes are texting and not paying attention, and they don't pick up on the green light, and there's people honking at them like, just go for it, go for it. And then before they know it, the light turns to red, and they've missed their opportunity to get through the intersection. That happens to a lot of people. Hannah, who was on the phone today for a second date update, thinks that the guy she went out with didn't know how to read her signals correctly and didn't go for a kiss at the end of the night. Hannah, how are you?
I'm okay. Little nervous.
A little nervous? Don't be nervous.
We don't blame you.
You're fine.
So tell us a little bit about the guy you want to call today. I know you're in your email, you said that you think he wasn't very good at picking up on your signals, but let's first find out about your date. How'd you meet him?
His name's Eric.
Mm-hmm.
I met him at my church's young adult singles group.
I've never been to a singles group for a church. Like, do you all get in a room and you pair up? Do you do speed dating? What happens?
Pair up? What?
I don't know.
At our church, they just have some music playing and, like, there's snacks and hors d'oeuvres, and usually everyone sort of hangs out at first with the people they know, and then casually you sort of start talking to people.
And by the way, church singles mixers where you meet the biggest freaks.
No!
Dude, I grew up in church camps my whole life. I never got more action than at church camps. It's a great place to meet people who are down to mess around. So how'd you meet Eric then when you were at the singles mixer?
Well, he's friends with one of my best friends. So he came over and started talking to me, and, you know, I thought he was cute. He's kind of, like, goofy looking, but I like that. You know, he was sort of funny. You know, it's important to me, too. So we just started talking.
Did he seem nervous when you guys first met?
No. That night he seemed sort of comfortable, maybe because my friend was there, you know, that he knows really well.
Now, you called him goofy looking. Let me ask you a question about yourself. If you were to say between you two, would you say that you're hotter than him?
Oh, I'm definitely the hot one.
Okay. I'm just wondering, because normally girls who say that, they tend to be hot girls who kind of date down because they like a guy's personality, so I'm just wondering if that's you.
Well, I think he's cute, and that's what's really important.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
You know how many times I get that? Like, no, you guys don't understand. Like, I think he's cute. For me, he's cute. For me, yeah.
That's sweet, though.
But I do think he's cute, but I would say that most people would say, you know, he's not traditionally handsome.
Okay, so you guys obviously went out on a date after this thing, right? Or are you just calling about?
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you guys do?
We went to go see the Christian church band, and, you know, it was fun. He wasn't as sort of outgoing as he was when I first met him.
Mm-hmm.
He was, I don't know, maybe I would say almost a little bit boring, but a really good listener.
Was there any, like, drinking involved at all? I don't know how.
No, I mean, I didn't drink anything, and maybe he did before, but since I didn't, I guess he didn't. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess what kind of Christian are you? Are you one where alcohol is an absolute sin, or do you have a couple drinks?
Oh, I can have a couple drinks. I just didn't that night.
I didn't know if you guys were loosening up or anything.
Right, no, maybe we should have.
Yeah. Was there a special moment that you guys shared, or, you know, something that really stuck out about that evening?
No, he was just a really good listener, and it was nice. You know, it was nice.
So why do you? Okay, it doesn't sound like a rave review about your date so far.
He's not attractive.
Why do you want to call in for a second date update?
Well, because I think that there's potential there. I feel like maybe he's just kind of shy, and so maybe this was like the date where he's super shy, and then he can kind of go back to the guy that I thought was a little more fun that I met with my friend, you know.
Yeah.
I would like to hang out with that guy again.
All right, so you want to hang out with the guy before, but in your email, you said that he was not picking up on your signals that you were giving him at the end of the date. What do you mean by that?
What happened was at the end of the night, he walked me to my door and sort of waited, and nothing happened. So then I pretended to drop my keys, you know?
Oh, classic.
Is that your go-to move to let a guy know that you're kind of killing time so he can kiss you?
I don't know, to be honest. I've never had to wait, but so he got them. But I guess he didn't get the clue because he just sort of was holding out my keys. And then I just said, you know, maybe we should hang out again. And he was like, sure. And then he left.
So
did he give you a hug or anything?
Yeah, he hugged me. And then last week, I sent him a text.
You sent him a text?
Yeah, a couple of days later. I said, how's your week going? And then he replied, it's okay. And
that's all he sent you?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did you say anything else after the it's okay text? Like you try to hit him back?
Did I?
Yeah.
It's the last thing I heard from him, because then I thought, like, hey, wait a minute, I'm working too hard here, you know? Like, I want to see him, but...
It sounds like to me like he may be just, like, really unexperienced dating. If you guys were to go out again, would you be okay being the person who made the first move?
No.
Okay.
I just think you may have to with this guy.
I've been in that situation before where it's been at the end of a date and I know deep down that I should kiss somebody and then I don't. And then after that I'm like, I don't even know if I want to go out with her again because now I blew my chance. So, you know, maybe he's feeling like that.
I hope he doesn't think that because I do like him.
Okay, so when I get him on the phone for the second date update, do you want that to be the first thing that I say to him? Like, hey, man up and make out with Hannah already.
Oh my gosh, no.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, get him on the phone, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for the second part of today's second date update, Hannah is on the phone with us. She wants to call a guy named Eric. They met at church in a young adults mixer, went out to a concert, and then after the concert, there was an awkward moment where he dropped her off, walked her to her door. And she was putting out the signals that she wanted to kiss. Her signal was she dropped her keys in order to kill time in hopes that he would pick them up and then maybe kiss her. Instead, he picked them up and gave them to her and said, "Here's your keys. Have a good night." And she hasn't heard from him since, so we're about to get him on the phone. Hannah, I think the problem was that your signal to him was a little weak. I think next time, instead of dropping the keys, you just drop the pants. No question there.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, but there's no question.
Oh, wow.
No? Yeah. You want to try that out?
Oh, my God.
No.
See, I wish women would be a little more blunt like that. And then I would be like, oh, okay, cool. She wants to kiss.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, I'm about to dial the phone number and get him on the phone and see what the reason is that he's not calling you back.
Okay, thanks. I'm excited and nervous.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Eric, please?
This is Eric.
Hey, Eric, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Radio? Okay.
All right, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay. The reason that I'm calling you, though, is we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if somebody goes out on a date with someone and then they feel like they're getting blown off after the date, they email us to call that person and ask them why. You recently went out with a girl named Hannah who listens to our show.
Oh.
And Hannah is wondering why you haven't called her or texted her and asked her to go out again.
Okay.
Did you like Hannah?
Yeah, Hannah was fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Do you have a few minutes to tell us why you're not texting her back?
Well, we hung out for about 3 hours at a concert, and I guess I just didn't really know what to say.
Like you didn't know what to say, like it was awkward for you to be on the date, or
well, for me, she was hard to have a conversation with.
Was she, like, intimidating or something because she was real pretty?
No. She just said a few things where I said to myself, I was like, I don't think I could see myself having a relationship with this person.
What type of things are we talking?
She just had a lot of her facts wrong.
Her facts about what?
Just like pretty basic stuff.
Can you give me an example?
I mean, for one thing, at one point, she said she thought Islam was a country.
Okay.
All right. That's fun.
Not
a
a religion, okay.
Yep.
All right.
We also were talking about, like, crazy things that we've eaten at restaurants, and I said, like, well, this is pretty common, but I've had duck.
Yeah.
And she was like, duck. Now, would you consider that a meat or a fish?
Come on.
Really? She said that?
Yeah.
All right. I kind of get what you're saying then. So you don't necessarily feel like she's not as smart as you, but you feel like she might be kind of an airhead a little bit.
Well, it's just like, yeah, I mean, there are different types of intelligence, and I just feel like she lacks a sort of basic factual level
Is there
of knowledge.
Is there any way that she could have just been playing it up and doing the, because some girls do the bimbo thing because they think guys think it's cute.
Oh, yeah.
You could tell it wasn't like she was planning these things. Like at one point we were talking about something and she goes, I think comedy is so funny.
Obviously.
Yeah?
It's like, yeah, that's what comedy's job is.
I like that. Eric, you and I are a lot different because that I got out with her, I've been like, perfect. You're right on my level. But
funny things are funny.
Yeah,
You're
comedy is a funny thing sometimes. So you just feel like she wasn't on your level then.
Basically, most of the date, I just was sitting there going like, I don't want to be this guy who just spends the whole time correcting her because it just makes me seem like an arrogant kind of know-it-all. And if I had spent my time correcting her, then our conversation would have gone almost nowhere because I would have had to do it like every minute or so. So I just don't think we ever really need to talk again.
Really? That's a shame because she's actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
So I'm kind of confused. I mean, it sounds like, that because I wasn't perfect or didn't know all of the same things that you do quite as well, that you are saying that I'm stupid? Is that what I heard?
I did not once say that you were stupid.
No, you didn't actually say those words, but because I'm not stupid, it certainly sounded like you were saying that I was.
I don't think that you're stupid.
I think you do.
No, I don't. I don't think you're stupid. I think that for the kinds of things that I usually like to talk about and the issues that the things that I was kind of putting out there to see what you would say, it wasn't really working out.
I may not be as smart, in certain areas, but I have street smarts, and I think I'm pretty bright. I mean, okay, for example, I was right. Comedy is funny.
It is.
And tragedies are sad.
She has a point, Eric. She was right.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're not wrong about that, but I think that, if you don't get why that's kind of a weird thing to say, then I think that is kind of the issue right
here. It's true.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, but also, we don't need to talk about how water is wet,
Maybe we do.
Then, see, if you think that, then that's fine, but I am so not interested in talking about that.
Wow.
I think you're being kind of picky, Eric. I mean, yeah, she gets some facts wrong, and she doesn't really, maybe be book smart, but she sounds like a delightful person.
Can I just point out something? I thought, if you had fun with someone or you enjoyed them, and, if the person was extremely attractive, that was kind of, important, too. And I was willing to I was going to just sort of ignore that part.
See that look?
Whoa.
Eric, do you think that you can ignore her not being on your level intelligence-wise if Hannah ignores the fact that you're not on her level hot-wise? Is what she's saying, I think.
That's a nice balance.
Yeah, I picked up on that.
Oh, my God.
I guess that brings me to my next point then. Would you guys like to go out on a second date? Eric, would you like to go out with Hannah again? I will pay for it. She'll ignore the fact that you're not as good-looking as she is.
No, I wouldn't.
Come on, opposites attract.
So you don't even want to go out with me again? I mean, I kind of was being really nice to you still, despite everything you were saying about me. I'm sort of shocked that you don't want to try to make it up to me, You weren't very nice.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but that's the way
okay, so what do we do now? I see you, one of the church events, and I see you and I go, hey, there's the guy that thinks I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I guess. And then I'll be like, hey, there's the girl who thinks I'm ugly.
Look at that. It actually is a perfect second date update. It worked out for both you guys. Now we're all on the same page. That is amazing how that actually worked out for them like that. Text in at 78592 says, I'll date her. She's right on my level.
At least people know where they are, right?
It's true. I mean, I guess you can't blame him too much if he just didn't feel like they connected on the intelligence level. I mean, if you go out with somebody you feel like they're not as smart as you, maybe you don't want to go out with them again. Personally, I think it's a great thing.
Yeah, I look for that.
Yeah. It's the first thing I look for.
It's hard for Jose to find, though. Someone below his smarts level.
True.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Playing an instrument can be incredibly sexy, like accordion. Not necessarily going to get a lot of girls. The oboe doesn't exactly scream sensuality, does it? The kazoo could be a very sexy instrument, maybe.
No, never.
Lydia, any of those?
I mean, the kazoo kind of brings up kids' birthday parties, so I don't really want to think about that being sexy.
Brock is on the phone with us right now. Brock is studying to play guitar.
Oh, women love guitar, dude.
Anytime there's a guy at a party who busts out a guitar,
I hate that guy.
Moths to a flame.
Oh, some people aren't bitter in the room or anything.
I hate the guitar guy. That's why I really don't even want to talk to Brock right now, but We are going to do a second date update with him. Brock, what's up, man? How are you?
Good, man. How are you guys doing?
Good. So you've been taking guitar lessons, and that's where you met the girl you went out with?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, just one guitar lesson, and then and that's where we met.
Oh, okay. So you're not necessarily good at the guitar yet, then.
I pretty much suck.
All right. I feel a little better about talking to you now. So tell us about how you met Erin, the girl you want us to call.
So, like you said, dude, I was just taking a class, I thought there's a night class, like a group class. I always thought, like you just said, chicks love dudes who play guitar. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll try it.
I was going to ask you, are you learning guitar specifically to get women?
No, but that's a nice fringe benefit.
It's a bonus.
Sounds like it's about 50-50 right now.
So did you just see Erin at class and then ask her out right there?
So I walked in and I saw her and I was like, oh, man, that girl's really cute. And I thought, she seemed nice. So after guitar class, we were both kind of parked near each other. And so we were just kind of walking along, chit-chatting about class. And I just made the bold move. And I was like, you want to get a drink?
And then she actually said yes.
Yeah. I was pretty surprised.
Were you amazed at that? Did you jump up and down and start shouting right there?
Maybe on the inside.
So she said yes, and you guys went to the bar, and how'd that go?
Had a few drinks and had some fun. And so I was like, why don't we grab a cup and go outside with our guitars and put it down on the street corner and just play. And I was in it just to be goofy and fun and have a good time, and Erin was totally down.
So you guys got drunk and then got out your guitars and tried to panhandle, basically.
With your
That's
one,
okay, yeah.
With your one lesson under your belt.
Yeah.
So you knew about, what, 3 chords?
So, hey, you get a few beers with me, I become the most confident man in the world.
Okay.
Did you guys actually make any money?
No one. People walked across the street when they saw us, they went out of their way, I think, to get away from us. But it was super fun, and it was a blast. And we were just laughing and having a good time, and we totally butchered our way through songs that weren't even songs. We could hardly play any chords. But I had a blast.
It actually does sound like fun.
Yeah.
Did the night end well? Did she say she wanted to go out again?
The night just kind of afterwards, after we were done, we were kind of saying goodbye, and I gave her, a little peck on the lips, and that felt cool, and
Nice.
I had her number, so I texted her, and nothing, no response, no anything, and I was kind of surprised, but then I thought, well, I'll just see her at class, hell, maybe I took the number down wrong or something ridiculous, but then when I showed up at class the next week, she wasn't there. So then I was like, oh, man, is she not taking this class because she hated me so much?
Right.
Or does she just embarrass that, we were sucky and I thought it was hilarious and maybe she really was feeling bad?
Well, I always think it's nice when people are willing to, kind of go out the comfort zone and embarrass themselves.
Did she seem embarrassed, Brock, when you were...
I didn't think so. I thought she was kind of into it. I was doing a lot of the laughing.
Right.
So.
From everything you're telling us, it sounds like a good date.
Yeah.
You aren't leaving out any details because this happens quite a bit.
No, man. I don't think I'm not telling you anything. I've been thinking about it, and I can't think of anything that seemed off or weird or I don't know.
All right. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Thanks, dude.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I think the only appropriate way to start the second half of today's second date update is with a little guitar music.
Feels romantic in here.
A little bit of strings. There it is.
Oh.
Because that's where Brock met the girl that he wants us to call today, Erin. He met her at guitar class. They went out after, had a few drinks, and then stood on the corner trying to impress people with their guitar playing skills and singing and trying to make money. They didn't make a dime since neither of them play guitar very well. But
yeah. Just a heads up, this is not actual audio from their date.
Definitely not. Brock says they had a good time. Erin's not calling him back for some reason. Brock, are you about ready to give her a call?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
I will say this, Brock. No matter what happens when we call Erin right now, keep taking those guitar lessons. Because you'll be able to get girls no matter what, as long as you can play the guitar.
You're already giving him a backup plan?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Thanks, Jubal.
You're welcome. All right, I'm going to call her right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Erin, please?
Yeah, this is Erin.
Erin, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Like the radio station?
Yes. How's it going?
Fine.
Can I steal a few minutes of your time?
Sure.
I'm calling today because I want to ask you about a guy named Brock that you recently went on a date with.
Oh. Okay.
It's a little random, I know, but Brock emailed us and said that he really enjoyed your time together and you haven't been calling him back. So we said, why not have us give Erin a call and find out what happened? Did you like Brock?
Yeah. He was really nice, and we had a good time. Yeah.
Now, Brock did say since your date, you haven't showed up to the guitar classes that he met you at. Have you been avoiding him?
Not really. I haven't been to class.
Erin, that sounds like you're avoiding him, the way that you said that.
Erin.
I mean, it's just a little bit awkward to go to class, I guess.
Okay.
Why?
Did Brock do something wrong on your date?
No. I mean, it was like a little weird, but it was fun. It's not him. It's not him.
So if he didn't do anything wrong, then why are you dodging him at guitar class?
Yeah, it would be awkward. It would be awkward for me to go back to class. That's all.
What would be awkward, though, if nothing was weird on your date?
I had my date with Brock that night, and then the next night I went on another date with our guitar teacher.
Oh, with the teacher?
You're just
Nice
dating everybody in
girl.
guitar class,
Hey,
Erin.
not only
Nice.
that, she upgraded.
Yeah.
I mean, he had asked me first. Like, our instructor, Gary, he had asked me out first, and it was great. And, like, I really like him. And, I mean, now I'm, like, getting free guitar lessons. And, like,
Oh, my God.
So you're officially dating your guitar teacher now?
yeah, which is why I don't think going back to class and, like, seeing Brock is going to
It'd be awkward.
yeah.
You know what else is awkward, Erin?
What?
The fact that Brock is actually on the phone and just heard you admit that you're dating his guitar teacher instead of him.
Oh, my God, are you serious?
Yep.
Hey, Erin, how's it going?
Hey, Brock.
I gotta tell you, I mean, Professor Gary? You're going out with Professor Gary? The dude's like 20 years older than us.
I like him. He's
Erin, come on. I mean, I'm shocked that you would choose Professor Gary, the guitar instructor, over me.
I told you, Brock, there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfectly lovely. But, like, I don't know, there's something about Gary. And
That's the
I don't
sequel
think anybody's
to...
ever said there's something about Gary.
yeah,
Like that's the first time that's ever been said.
sequel to that Cameron Diaz movie.
I'm sorry. Like, he's sexy. There's something sexy about him. Sorry.
He's a fossil.
Oh, come on.
That's a little extreme.
Erin, how much older is the guitar teacher than you?
19 years.
19 years older.
Oh, man.
He looks older.
Okay. Well, okay, why are we fixating on this guy? He didn't do anything to you, Brock. If anything, it's a compliment. Like, there's nothing wrong with you.
Exactly.
Well, then what's the deal? I mean, are you just dating this dude because he's better at guitar than I am?
I mean, I am getting free lessons now, but no, that's not why.
Okay.
I bet you're getting free lessons.
Yeah, a lot of lessons.
I was with you until that part.
I like how
Erin.
Brock's not even worried necessarily that she chose another guy over him. It's just like, is he better at guitar?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can see that dude would be better at me at.
Men that age have a way more experience. Sorry, Brock.
Erin, would you like to go out with Brock again? We will pay for it. I know that you kind of have a boyfriend now, but would you like to go out with Brock again?
Can I use the paid date for someone without Brock?
No, I'm not paying for a date with you and your guitar teacher.
Oh. Yeah, no thanks.
So, Brock, it sounds like you got beaten out by the old man guitar instructor.
If you guys saw this guy, oh, God, I mean, even his, like, everything about him is old. His fingernails are so long.
All right, Brock. Well, there you go, man. You got your answer.
Yeah, well, it was not what I expected, that's for damn sure.
You lost out to a smoother older gentleman who knows how to play guitar better. I don't know how many times that's happened to me, buddy. Up on the bus.
Brooke and